My name is Lara. I am 32 years old. I am married. My husband's name is Ethan, and he is 34. We have been married for 7 years. When I married Ethan, I thought I had found my perfect life. He was kind, handsome, and thoughtful. He had a stable job, a nice house, and a car. Every day felt like a dream. I believed our love would last forever. For the first few years, it was perfect. Ethan would surprise me with flowers. He would cook for me sometimes, even though I loved to cook. He listened when I talked. He never shouted. He never hurt me. He was the husband I had always dreamed of. But as the years passed, things slowly changed. At first, it was small things. Ethan would come home a little later than usual. He said I had to finish something at work, and I believed him. Then he started being secretive with his phone. If I was nearby, he would move it or lock it. Sometimes he would say, "Don't worry, Lara, it's just work." But I could see a tension in his eyes I hadn't noticed before. I tried to ignore it, but a small seed of doubt began to grow in my heart. The first sign. One night, Ethan came home after midnight. I had waited for him. I had cooked his favorite dinner. I was tired but happy, thinking he would come home and we could talk about our day. "Ethan, where have you been?" I asked softly, trying not to sound angry. He looked at me, his hands slightly trembling. "Just work, Lara. Please don't worry." His voice sounded quiet and tired, but something in his eyes made my stomach twist. Later that night, while Ethan was in the shower, I saw his phone lying on the kitchen table. I don't know why I looked at it, but something told me I had to. My heart raced as I unlocked the screen. There were messages from a woman named Sophie, hundreds of them. Smiling emojis, little hearts, and words like, "Thank you for helping me today. I really appreciate your time. You are always so kind. I hope we can meet for coffee soon." My hands shook. My mind froze. My heart ached. My husband was lying to me. He was cheating. When Ethan came out of the shower, I threw the phone at him. "Who is Sophie?" I shouted, my voice trembling. He froze. He didn't speak at first. Then he said softly, "Lara, please, listen to me." "Don't lie," I shouted. "Don't you dare lie to me. I saw the messages. You are seeing another woman behind my back." He tried to take my hand, but I pulled away. "It's not what it looks like, Lara," he said. "I don't want to hear it," I cried. "Get out." He didn't argue. He just looked at me with pain in his eyes. Then he said quietly, "Someday you will understand. I hope that day comes before it's too late." And he left. Weeks of silence. For weeks I didn't call him, and he didn't call me. I cried every night. I felt angry, sad, betrayed. I kept thinking about the messages and the woman, imagining the worst. One evening I was walking back from work when I saw a woman near the bus stop. She had a young boy with her. Her face looked familiar. Then I realized it was Sophie. My heart clenched with anger and jealousy. "So you're the one who took my husband," I said, my voice cold and sharp. Sophie looked startled. "Excuse me?" "Don't pretend," I said. "I know about your messages. You are the reason he lied to me." Sophie's eyes filled with tears. She looked down and spoke softly. "Mrs. Lara, I think you misunderstood. He wasn't lying to hurt you." "What do you mean?" I demanded. She took a deep breath. "My son is very sick. He has a heart condition. I don't have the money to pay for his treatment. Ethan has been helping us for months. Everything he did in secret, because he didn't want anyone to feel pity for him or for me." I froze. My head spun. He wasn't cheating?" I whispered. "No," Sophie said, her voice shaking. "I am a widow. My husband died in an accident 2 years ago. Ethan promised him before he died that he would take care of me and my son. He kept that promise, quietly, without telling anyone." I couldn't believe it. My hands went cold. My heart pounded. I felt tears welling up. Sophie showed me her phone. There were messages, hospital bills, and money transfers. Everything was there, proof that Ethan had been helping her son. My knees gave way. I sat on the sidewalk, feeling weak. My husband wasn't lying. He wasn't cheating. He was saving a life. He was helping a family in need. I realized that I had thrown him out, accused him, and doubted his love for me. The search. I called Ethan's phone again and again, but there was no answer. I sent messages. "Ethan, I'm sorry. Please come home." Days passed. I could not eat. I could not sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw his tired face, his kind eyes, his soft voice. "Someday you will understand." Finally, I decided to find him. I went to his office. They said he hadn't come in for a week. I asked his friends. They said he had gone to another city for a personal matter. My heart sank. 2 days later, I received a call from the hospital. "Mrs. Lara, your husband has been in an accident." I froze. My legs gave way. I could barely speak. I ran to the hospital. When I arrived, I saw him lying on a bed, pale and weak. His head was bandaged. I fell beside him, crying. "Ethan, please open your eyes. I'm so sorry." Slowly, his eyes opened. He tried to smile. "Lara, don't cry. You look beautiful when you smile." I held his hand. "Why didn't you tell me?" He smiled faintly. "Because I wanted you to love me for who I am, not for what I do. I didn't want you to feel guilty or burdened. I only wanted to do the right thing." Tears streamed down my face. "I was so stupid. I doubted you. I shouted at you. I threw you out." Ethan squeezed my hand weakly. "It's okay, Lara. Love isn't about being perfect. It's about understanding, even when the truth is hidden." The tragedy. That night, despite the doctor's care,
Ethan's condition worsened. He had internal bleeding from the accident, and his body could not survive. By morning, he was gone. The world felt empty. The man I had doubted, the man I had accused of lying, was gone forever. I could not stop crying. I held the letter he had left behind. Lara, I never wanted to hurt you. I just wanted to help a friend's family. You once told me you wanted to love a man who makes the world better. I tried to be that man for you. Please don't blame yourself. Live your life. Be kind. I will always love you. I clutched the letter to my chest, crying until I had no tears left. A new purpose. 2 years have passed. I visit Sophie and her son often. The boy calls me Aunt Lara now. Every time he smiles, I see Ethan's kindness reflected in him. Sometimes, late at night, I look at the stars and whisper, I thought you were a liar, Ethan, but now I see the truth. You were never just my husband. You were my true love. You saved lives even when I could not understand. I wish I had seen your heart sooner. I will carry your love with me forever. Ethan taught me that true love is not about appearances. It is about sacrifice, honesty, and compassion. Even when someone hides the truth for the right reasons, love remains. Now I live each day remembering him, learning from him, and honoring the love he gave me.